They're talking about these questions and issues. We have a direct providers table, we might have a program administrators table, we have a family table, and we have a youth table. And they are all engaging around a shared agenda that is focused on learning around the place outcomes. And so the agenda is very simply set. If this is a place that's focused on helping families who are vulnerable get jobs, then that's on the agenda. And every time when we meet, that's what we're talking about. How's it going? Where are you at? What challenges are you facing? What other needs are you seeing that we need to be addressing? And what we've discovered is that in real time, people start to adapt their practices and the initiative starts to transform in response to what the community needs. What I always say about communities and systems, they are the gift that keeps on giving, okay? And that is one of the truths about complexity science, right? The minute we shift A, the rest of the system is going to respond in some way. Sometimes that response is in the direction we want it to be. More often it is not, because systems don't like change, right? So more often you're going to encounter resistance or things that aren't working, like policies and procedures. And so you need to be creating and using your evaluation tools as a way to empower the local community to discover an understanding of their own local system, a gathering of local data to understand it and then act upon it. And now if you were in attendance in those meetings, or even if you just get the meeting minutes, you now also have evaluation data that you can report back to the funders, such as last month, X number of policies were shifted in X number of organizations to improve access to services. Okay. One of the great myths about place-based work is that systems take a long time to change. Actually, people take longer. Systems are really pretty simple, okay, to shift. And so it's helping people see that you can really simply shift practices and policies inside local community systems. And that's the kinds of long-term sustainable conditions that if you get into place, you actually lead to the longer-term outcomes that you want.
I think to take it to the next step of everything says that, and then to have it sustainable and at scale. Okay, so if I'm sitting in front of funders, I'm going to ask, the real question is, where should you put your money? Okay, and the money should be in the infrastructure to do this on an ongoing basis, because it's about taking the knowledge, transforming it into, taking the information, transforming it into knowledge, and then bringing it to action, and then supporting it through that process and continuing that cycle of